Here is Miss Parsi. All your reality TV gist updates. I hope you guys are cool. Now, I guess what you must have seen what I fixed on the thumbnail, and some sweet cheese were actually dragging Ash. In fact, would I say it was a drag or would I say it was a mock? I've already brought you guys two updates today, and all of those updates, guys, it hasn't really been funny. I have to tell you guys, it has not really been funny because the banter is escalating by day. It's going higher, 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 higher by day. And the reason for the drag is, remember the first ride with Cherry that Ash had with Akona. There was a point where she said, "When are you marrying me?" And Akoda said, "At the right time." I guess it was just for cruise, it was just for vibes. I guess probably, because of there's been lots of speculations, oh Lobola, oh this, oh that. Guys, I was surprised to see somebody write it today on the tail, because the fans banter really escalated to the point. That's why I don't go to the blue app, because there the toxicity there is on another level. So they were just like trying to bring what each of them is saying to the other person. So they were just bringing lots and lots of things that Ash, do say, and the ones that Akona also do say. And the person just wrote, "Ha, when are you marrying me?" Then he wrote SG. Whether he or she, I don't know. He wrote, "Hey, you're blocking my view. You know it's getting dark. Leave there. Leave there." Sorry, guys. Leave there. Leave there. Open the curtains for me because it's dark. So, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. So, guys, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So, this person wrote, I said, "Ha." And I said, okay, I'm going to bring it to you guys and ask, is it wrong for a female partner to ex that kind of Christian? Because it was not as if he was serious. It was not as if he was um let's say something that was like, please, something that was like is life threatening, or like they're putting a thing on your head and say, when when are you marrying me? Like, it was just for the cruise of it. Like, I'm surprised people are using, please, Candice, thank you so much, Fatima Hadija. How are you? Please, can all of this just end? Because I know that if this thing escalates beyond the way it should, it's not really going to look good, actually. I know that, yeah, they have banters between, but this one is not like the other housemaids that we used to see. You could say that they are not. Hi there, we don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We can say that we know that they are not really in an actual ship, okay? But like this one, you guys know this is a confirmed ship. First, it was not a strategy. This ship was never a strategy, and the whole thing started. I wish we can just get this lockdown gist. At least we'll be able to know that, okay, this was where this whole thing emanated from. This was where it all started. Even yesterday, while on that ride with Cherry, the episode with KB and Pilile, Ash almost said something. She wanted to tell Pilile, remember at lockdown? I'm like, yo, they are not supposed to talk about lockdown. Yeah, some people call it lockdown. Some people call it I can't remember. Okay, that lockdown, the gist is not supposed to make it to the public yet. It's just for them. It's just for the housemates there. So whatever happens there stays there. The one that really has to do with us is the one we are seeing on our screen. Okay, so I was like, okay, let me bring it here, guys, because I already told you guys in my last updates that I'm going to bring it here, so we'll talk about it. Because by the time I decide to bring it now in a long form content, and maybe I share my 2 cents, people are going to come for me. Okay, that's why I decided to bring it here up here, so that you guys can at least share your own thoughts. Let me hear what you guys feel about it. Do you guys think it's really wrong saying, asking your partner, when are you doing that? Do you think she was serious, or do you think she was just joking? Do you think she was just cashing cruise? Like, I don't get exactly why somebody had to bring it to the TL, and it's quoting her. If it's not just that one, there are so many things they are really quoting. They'll just come and say her, somebody threw a very subtle shade. I was like, okay, I think the person that shared was for Guluva. You see why it's wrong? Because at the end of the day, they are just going to be insulting them indirectly. The person said that Guluva is not really going to confront, and he's going to hold on to grudge. But Ashley will be confrontational, and she forgives easily. So the person was just comparing the two. I'm like, you let me say something about this relationship, guys. You know that relationship, like when you talk of relationship, when you talk of something that would like end up in marriage, I'm sorry to say, I saw something that was this week. Okay, is I don't know if you guys know this Ngozi. Yeah, she does this celebrity blogging, and it was about like two or three different celebrities. I think they met on the show, maybe like actresses, actors. Probably they were giving roles together. You guys know that kind of scenario where you guys be like, oh, screen couple, the chemistry is so much, and all and all and all. And before you know it, they start dating because wow, fans will be like, you guys look good together, you guys are this, you guys are that, and before you know it, this will just get married, and at the end of the day, the end of the day, you see that the marriage will just crash after some years. Okay, now I think that Shikluva and Ashley are really getting to know themselves the more, because 2 months is not enough for you to say, okay, I've really learned everything about you. 3 months is not enough, 6 months is not enough. In fact, forever is not enough, because even if you're living with your partner for like 10, 12 years, there are things you may not really know about him or her. There are things they might actually do, and you'll be like, is this the person I got married to? So in when you talk about marriage, that word is big. And I love what Ash said yesterday. She said she doesn't really care. She doesn't want a wedding. She wants a marriage. She wants to be married and make sure that her parents have been married for like 30 years. So you can see that she is also looking for something that is solid, something that will last over time. She's not just looking for, okay, let's go and try out this thing. If it doesn't work, I don't think she's the type that really would wish divorce for herself or separation. Tomorrow they will say, you guys can't. So they really need a lot of time, and they are still quite young, very young. They still need a lot of time to like understand it. They've not really stayed together, guys. I have to tell you guys, you see this post show that okay, we'll see them at the mall. Probably he comes over to her place. In fact, today the Sweeties also mentioned that and said they need to get Akona a very big place because they don't want him going to stay with someone and all and all and all. They need to get him a better. I was like, he has a big place already. You guys really want to get him a mansion. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the lights. Hello, Icon, until like okay. Yeah, so all I'm trying to say, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. All I'm trying to say is when you talk of marriage is a very big word, because you really want to make sure that this is really what I want for myself. Really want, yeah, I know is sometimes it's just like what's happening on Love Island. Honestly, do you know that I won't even advise anybody to go get love on Love Island. I don't know if there has there been okay, yeah, Miguel, right? Is it Miguel and the other lady, right? That's Leah and Miguel, right? I you see, like there are some shows that I don't even want people to, especially Love Island. I don't mean like Big Brother where yeah, you can decide or you can just get connected to someone and at the end of the day, okay. But you see that Love Island, honestly, I don't even believe anything there. Why? Because it's a love show, and people coming there are just trying to explore. You check this one, you check that one, you do this one, you do challenge. Like you have a connection with someone. Like, okay, imagine what's happening. Sorry guys, I'm deviating. See what's happening with Jeremiah and the new bombshell he recoupled with. Just last week, he was like himself and Huda were like, oh, the chemistry is insane, oh, this, that, that, that. Next minute, you'll be another person. I feel like the chemistry is this, is that, is the other one. So that's why I don't really believe in that love. I don't even believe that people can find love there. I just feel people just want to come on the show, win, take their money, go do whatever they want to do. But you see, for these reality TV shows where people call mates, I think they really need a lot of time. They really need a lot of time, because you see what's happening between GCJ and Yvonne. That one is quite understandable because you are in South Africa, she's in Nigeria. It's not like you guys, distance is never a barrier because people live in the States and their wifeys are far away from them. Okay, baby girl, you're making noise. Do you know you're making noise? Far away from them, okay? But then I just feel like sometimes the fans contribute to some of these problems. I know Juicy J and Yvonne, their fans very really this toxic, because I think the shippers really embraced whatever it is they had, and the fans also really love it. But for this particular one, I don't know exactly what the problem is. Honestly, I don't know exactly where the problem lies. I don't know if they should just go offline, stop, you know, coming to social media. Don't just say anything, stay on your lane, do your things privately, because it seems once Ash opens her mouth, the switches will come for her. And Sweet Guluva will not even talk, because in all of these things, Sweet Guluva will not say anything. But the the Ashes will also find something to say. Okay, this was what you did. This is all. Guys, it's a lot. Do you know that the Sweet Guluva's homecoming? Sorry, not homecoming. Gifting, meet and greets, right? That the switches wore black. You, I saw a comment on that today. Some people are like, yeah, when they wore black with a host like their girl, they knew it was this. Like, guys, I don't even know. Ashes will not let the switches be. Switches will not let the ashes be. And I'm like, should they go private on us? Like, is it what you guys want? Should they just go private on us? Like, don't even say anything. Don't post anything. Is it going to be fine? Is it going to be okay? No matter how we think that this thing doesn't really get to them, it gets to them. If it doesn't get to Akuna, it might get to his family members and be like, see what they are saying about this lady. No, don't go. And it might come to Ashley's more parents and be like, my daughter, please, don't even want you to be in a place where this, that, because a lot, a lot was said. I'm telling you, a whole lot was said, to the point of saying she doesn't like Guluva's mom. Why? How many times has she met the mom? Apart from she was not there at the homecoming. Apart from the after party, right? Was it the watch party? Which one? Is it the after party? That's for the finale. And what else? What else? That's okay. The funeral. Yeah, where she attended. I don't think she has met Gulliver's mom again. So why would you? Has she said anything about her, about Gulliver's mom? I'm really surprised that people would come up with that kind of thing to say that Ash doesn't like Gulliver's mom and this and that. Like, guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. You see that people are even leaving you guys gist and they are concerned. Honestly, do you know that if BBN starts, a lot are going to like run, because you can't just, you're looking for, you come to the social space, you want to see your sheep, probably they are this, they are that. All you keep seeing is one band, one something that is really unheard of. That's why you keep saying, oh, we did this. Oh, I don't even know what to say. You don't even know whom to fault. And I'm like asking, when did all of this start? Now somebody said, when I, it was just for the fun, it was just a joke. I don't think she meant it. Yes, so I don't think she really meant it like, when are we getting married? And okay, even if, do you know that I feel that Edge and Sweet, despite that the time is short, they really come to a point where they can just tell themselves any and every. In as much as I know Sweet Guluva is still exploring her, is still trying to get to know her better, and now the fame has just hit them. Like, everybody is busy, they've not really had time to spend some time together. So at least get to understand the other person very well. Everybody's busy, everybody's working, appearances, brand deals. It's just like normal dating. Once in a while you see your guy, you stay with him and all. But then they've not really um experienced themselves so well. Thank you for the thumbs up. They've not really experienced themselves so well. If you'd ask me, honestly, they've not done that, because all we see that, okay, we met on the show, you stayed for a few days, 29 days, and you left, and outside the Guluva is always with his friends. You guys is always with his crew. They're always together. Okay, so I feel like when he said at the right time, probably he's still like focused. Let me, and don't forget that people will be advising him, stay focused, do this, you're still quite young, do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. And like I said, it's easier for him. It's easier for him because he actually had friends who has been there for him. And even post show, you can see that he still with those his friends like Mabena, Sky, and I don't even know their names, guys. And he can always report back to his people. He always see him around his uncles, his mom. So it's easier for him not to get bored, and it's easier for him to like overlook whatever thing you guys are doing, because um he's kind of like distracted. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. Because if you're really if there's any sort of distraction around you, let's say, okay, let's assume you're going through a heartbreak, you are disturbing me. Let's assume you're going through a heartbreak and you live alone. It's really going to hit you so hard because you live alone. Okay, so maybe most times you're going to be on your phone trying to talk to one or two persons or people. But if you're going through a heartbreak, and let's say you have your friends around you, you have your family, you have your cousins, like you have like people around you, there is so many things that can really, it's only when you go to your room and you're alone, that's when you get to understand that, oh, this is really happening to me. So that is why it feels like, because Sweet is always in the midst of his people. Sometimes he may not even know what's happening at social space. Sometimes he doesn't even know, except for maybe when he has time meet up with Ashley. So I just feel that they've not really really experienced themselves, like, yes, they've not really done that. So I guess that was why some of the sweet G's were just like indirectly shading Ash for asking that question. But for me, I think it's just cruise. Yeah, I think it's just cruise. But I some people really took it very seriously. For someone to come out, do you know why I put it on the thumbnail? Because if I just, let's say, put out the title, probably put something, so people be like, okay, this narrative, whatever, la la. That's why I had to screenshot it. I had to edit it into a thumbnail so that I can put it out there for you guys. If I was, if you see the comments I dropped under that post, you'll be like, what's this? Because I was mad. Like, why are you doing this type of thing? Is it wrong for her to X? Is it wrong? It's not wrong. So you are now saying probably she's desperate or what? That's what is given. It's given desperation according to this person, but they just said it, just for the fun. And see, Guluva said at the right time. Did you guys see what the guy put? SG, thumbs down. Meaning like, no way. No, guys, no, guys, please, let's just wrap it up. Let's wrap up the bands. It's not making sense at this point. It's not making sense. Let's give them time to get to understand themselves, to get to, and Ash plays a lot. I don't think she has anything up her sleeves. I've really taken my time to study her. She's this type of person that is very blunt, just like the day of the gifting, the WhatsApp shippers gifting, respect yourself and sit down one please. WhatsApp shippers gifting, you see the way she was dragging those things. It's not that deep. Oh, seriously, it's not deep. But then, people are going to take it very seriously, like something is happening. It's not deep at the end of the day, guys. It's not deep. So anybody that is taking it very seriously, you're just wasting your time because they are just playing. Honestly, I think it's just vibes, cruise, jokes. So if you want to like take it seriously, it's on you. It's on you, but don't just use it to come and drag Ash or use it to mock her or use it to. After all, you guys have been asking when are they getting married. You guys, of course, that's what everybody's asking. You see the engagement ring, everybody's asking. We had talked about that. I don't know if BK said something about it. Yesterday, KB and Pilile. KB was like, "Are we gonna be the bridesmaid?" So you guys, like, it's not that deep. Please, you guys should take a chill pill. You guys should take a chill pill, please, and let them be, let them experience one another themselves. Okay, you are not the one that is going to like. Don't fault her for asking that question, and that never makes her desperate. I think she's this type that doesn't really want to be in, there are people who doesn't, you doesn't want to be in, be here, be there, be here. Oh, I'm in this relationship tomorrow, let me try this other person. Before you get married, you've already dated like them. I don't think she's that type. She just wants, get to meet you, experience you one-on-one, get to know you better, settle down, just have my family. And I think her parents are her role model because if they've been together for that number of years, almost like 30. She said almost like 30. They've been married for like 30 years. So that means they should be her role model because it's not easy. What we see these days is separation, divorce, parents not living together, just co-parenting. So if you're lucky, you see that your parents have been married for so years, they are still together, there is no drama, there is no issue anywhere. Honestly, you want to be like that. And you could see that I think her mom even got, she's 26 and her mom got married earlier than how old she is now. So probably she got married in her teens or early 20s, like 20, 21. She's 26. So even if she wants, she's already done with school. Even if she want to get married now, it's not bad. Yeah, she can get married. But I know that that question, people are really going to use it to drag her. People are really going to use it to drag her. And the main bone of contention, Trinity, you're making noise with those things for me. The main bone of contention is, you know, I think this whole thing started from, was it Ashley's gifting? I think it was after her gifting that all of this started. Yeah, it was after her gifting. So it was after her gifting that all of this started, and we felt okay, it's gonna be fine. After I think after the gifting, okay, he actually came. He was there. So when we saw him there, we were like, okay, fine. Since he's already there, at least people are going to take a chill pill. People are really going to understand that, okay, these people are cool. But guys, it did not end there. The whole thing continued with the band. The next thing was I think before Akona's gifting happened after the ride with Cherry. Then Ash opened the YouTube channel, and the first ride with Cherry, who would have won, blah, 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 blah. We didn't know that even the people that were watching weren't really happy with the question and they started crashing out. Now, after that, we said, okay, fine, everywhere we're peaceful and all, everybody's fine, everybody's okay. They were at some time, boom, what did we see? The um okay, the gifting and the photo with the whole hug and all, and somebody brought it to the TL and said this was the person that said Ash has got saggy boobs and la 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 la, and they were actually, I think that was when the Zulu maidens were trending. They were actually recommending the Zulu maiden. In fact, it was yesterday I got to find about the Zulu maidens. Honestly, I never knew there was something like that. Okay, I think Pilile really explained it better. I promised you guys I was going to talk about it. Pilile explained it better, what is entails. And if you really watch that episode, you can see that Ash was very interested. Like, she was interested in that conversation. Yeah, if you really paid keen attention, she was very interested in that conversation. Why? Because I guess she must have been seeing it on the TL too, the way people are talking about the Zulu maidens and all. It now appears like, okay, since you're a Zulu guy, they would definitely would want you to get married to a Zulu maiden, because Zulu maidens are these. You can't, one thing, you can't tell the heart how to look at the end of the day. Okay, so when Spilile was explaining that, at some point I loved that, but you guys also saw that in the house, Pilile had a crush on Swiss. So what makes you a Zulu maiden? Zulu maiden doesn't mean that you ain't gonna, but you have, there are limits to what you can do. Yeah, there are limits to what you can do. Yeah, you won't tell me that the Zulu maidens don't go to the higher institution, don't go to tertiary institution, they don't really have crushes out there. They do, but it's just that you're gonna be tested every now and then. Yes, they're still gonna be doing the, you guys understand, the V test for them to know whether you are an eligible Zulu maiden. I think she said she did it when she was like 20 something, and now she's 32. And so the way people were like Zulu maidens, Zulu maidens, Zulu maidens, Zulu maidens, like, so indirectly you were saying that, okay, Ash is not okay for Akona, Ash is this, Ash is that. And if, do you know one thing about Akona? I think he's really embedded in so much wisdom, and he's not even the type that you come and tell what to do. You don't push him around. You don't tell him what to do, because if he was that kind of person, I believe, in fact, the whole thing should have ended, because when he came out of the show, that should have been when people will be saying, "Oh, is this, is that, and she's this, and she's that." But no, he paid less attention to everything people were saying, all the crashing out, all the cry, and all. And his mom, there was something I noticed about his mom. The first day his mom met Ashley, that was at the BBN party, right? BBM, the watch party. That was the watch party, right? The way she was, you could see a lot of admiration. She really admired her, and Ash put in a lot of work to ensure that Guluva really got to the point where he is. I know that Switches, you guys should not come for me. Switches might be like, I know Switches, you guys tried a lot. You guys tried. But when she came out and said, stay sweet, we all understood what she meant. And because of the way the brutal eviction, everybody wanted to make sure that that win goes to Akona. Yes, everybody wanted to make sure that he really went to him. People were campaigning for him. A lot of celebrities came in. I don't know if you guys have forgotten. It's just like how many months. Even sometimes I'll be like, you remember when Somizi was crashing out? Somizi was like, everybody is there, like everybody, what's there, what's there. But today, Somizi is hosting him. You get, so she did a whole lot, and I know the woman also loved her. I love transparency. So being who she is who she is. If you guys feel you have a better person for Akona, it depends on him. It depends on him, because he goes for what he wants at the end of the day, literally. So it's not all about saying one can be a Zulu Virgin, and it's gonna be the most toxic relationship ever. Yes. It's not, if you're looking at all of this, you don't just look at one aspect. You don't look at one aspect, because if you're looking at one aspect, you're gonna miss it. Okay, is Zulu maiden. Is Zulu maiden without character. Okay, is a Zulu maiden without character, because what really makes you a Zulu maiden is because you're a virgin and you don't have character. Does it make sense? You are not educated, and you are a Zulu maiden. You can't really sit down and have very good conversation with people, and you are a Zulu maiden. Like, does it make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. So every heart knows what it beats or whatever it beats for. At times they said a beauty can take a woman to the palace, but your character can actually keep you there. So maybe the beauty can actually take the Zulu maiden to whatever, but the Zulu maiden's character is what is going to keep her. So you guys should just let Ash be. That's just my own. Even if she's asking, when are you marrying me, it takes someone who loves you. Have you guys seen a lady turn down a proposal? I saw it one time on the lady turned down the proposal. Yeah. So let's not make it look like, oh, this is my last hope without you. Like, it doesn't take a thing for people to move on. But all I'm saying is, if the fans are making it very toxic for them, and when you know that what they have is real, guys, it's not gonna be okay. It's not gonna be okay. If the fans are making it very toxic, and now drags, insults, the families are also catching stray. His mom, guys, see, Guluva does not play with his mom because he lost his dad at an early age, and his mom, he took his mom out. I don't know how many of you have seen it. It's on my channel. He took his mom to a treat, and his mom is quite young. He took his mom to a treat. You saw the way he was taking care of the mom, trying to remove something from the mom's teeth. That's the way he takes care of Ashley. See, let me tell you guys one thing. There are things somebody can do that will make you stay glued to the person. If I am in S shoes, okay, and I have somebody like Akona, I will do everything to keep him. Yes, because it's very rare for you to see somebody who can love you loudly, especially on the part of the guy. Because sometimes most guys don't like PDA. But when you see somebody who actually loves PDA to the extent that you want to open something, he helps you. You want to do this, he helps you. At some point, I was even thinking, is she pregnant? Why is he acting like this? So if the kind of love she has experienced from him, you wouldn't want to trade it for anything at the end of the day. So if she's asked, thank you so much for the thumbs up, thank you for joining. Hi everyone, hi Derry. So if she's asking that question, to be like, please do it already, because I don't want, I don't see myself being elsewhere than here. Okay, those of you that are watching Love Island, you guys, when people be like, what's his name, X is no longer exploring, somebody said he's home. Home is where he is. Guys, like Chile is home. So if you're seeing somebody who is like doing all those things loudly, ah and he's rich, what else are you looking for? So nobody should fault Ash for asking that question. To me, I know that they've come to a point where they can say anything and nobody feels hurt. And Akuna said at the right time. At the right time means that, yes, okay, you guys wanted him to come and say on the screen on Christmas Day, next tomorrow. So please, you that is bringing this to the TL and you're throwing a kind of subtle shade, I think is not necessary at the end of the day. If you respect your faith so much, you guys, if you claim, now I'm talking to both fan bases, guys. Nobody should come for me, okay? I want to talk to both fan bases. If you claim that if you claim that you love your faves, I think the most important thing to do for them is to respect them, respect their privacy, respect their decision, respect their choices, respect whatever it is. Because I don't believe that you're standing SG and you'll be all over. You're on the Blue app, you're on the Q app, you're on the TL, you're everywhere. You're posting on IG, you are bantering. Look at Jojo and Uyanda. Uyanda almost Uyanda almost beat the hell out of Jojo in the house, because I know he didn't touch her ball. You guys saw that whole scenario that very day, the whole incident that happened. Now today, I even expect that their fans are supposed to be like cat and dog, because at the end of the day, this was what you did that almost disqualified you. Okay, but they are peaceful. They are peace. Muzi and Osuko, I don't know exactly. But what I'm asking is, yeah, we understand that some sweet G's do not like Ashley, and we also understand that some Ashes do not like sweet Guluva. But it doesn't change the fact that these two, this particular two, chose themselves. Honestly. So there is nothing you guys can do until, and one thing where I'm really faulting these two people. Do you know why I'm faulting them? Because I believe if they really want to stop all of this, they can just put out not even a statement, just put out anything on the TL, share some things on IG, share some things on and say, please, if you know you are a sweet G, do. It is going to stop. I mean it's going to stop. But I don't know why they don't want to do that. It's going to stop because somebody cannot just wake up one morning and you're like, you're hitting on this person. Who do you have for a corner? And do you know why? It's like Ashley's are always defending because Ashley doesn't really have friends like that. Okay, that you say, okay, just like now, maybe Sweet G might just be outside, Mabena, Sky. You know, they are guys, they just move. And if you watch them right from when they were still quite younger, that's their crew, that's the way they move. So they can just be like, they move and the distraction is there. Okay, diversional therapy. They've diverted their attention from what they don't even know what's happening on the TL. You get it's not getting to them. But this one, maybe it's Mama Neo or she is alone. At the end of the day, it's really gonna hit so hard on her at the end of the day. At the end of the day, guys. So it's not a bad question to me. I just feel it was just a cruise. Okay, so you guys should not take it that deep. It's not that deep, okay? Hi Jerry's Game By. Thank you for joining. It's not that deep. Okay, guys, it's not that deep, please. Very soon a new season is starting, and I know a whole lot of you are actually gonna find new sheep, and that's the way they are still going to be dragging. Oh, did this, did that. No, guys, the crash out is people are even tired. If you look at how many people that are licensed bloggers analyzing on Sweet Ashley, just very few of them because like today you really like, okay, let me look for what's going to cleanse the tail, let me look for one very juicy juice to bring. You don't have any. At the end of the day is bands. Like bands here and there. What's going on? And people have moved to Love Island. Why did they move to Love Island? Because of the banter. Yeah. People are moving to Love Island because of the banter. And at the end of it's just like what's happening to Huda. Huda is real, very, very real. That's who she is. Apart from the fact that she's I think Asian American, right? She's just real, very real. And the few like Jeremiah is cannot even handle Huda. Why? Because Huda is the type that she's just very transparent, she's just very real. And despite what people keep saying about her, you guys to go and see what's happening on the socials. She's almost at 1 million followers on the Q app. On IG, she's gone past 500K. Despite the hate, she's still being loved at the end of the day. So I just feel like sometimes when people are blunt and very real, they tend to receive the most hurt. Yeah, they tend to receive the most hate, the most hurt, the most everything. Why? Because they are very, very true to themselves. Like if I'm angry, you know. If I'm sad, you know. If I'm happy, you know. While some will just bottle it up, they're not going to say it out, and they're holding on to grudge. It's like doing something to them there. So this is where people don't like, oh, she's this, she's a mighty, she's a that. At the end of the day, you just allow herself and Ekona to experience themselves very, very well. Okay. And if tomorrow we are walking down the aisle, which I know may happen because the engagement ring is already there. Yeah, it's fine, it's good. And if at the end of the day, it did not work out, at least they will still be cordial, very, very cordial. And everybody will be fine and happy, just like GCJ and Evan. But guys, do not forget that they are still quite young and still need a lot of time to, like, you know, understand. You don't expect Ash to be doing something like someone in her 30s or 40s. No, she's just 26. And you don't expect Guluva to, at this point, Guluva is not even thinking about it. All he's just thinking about is just have fun, stay with my friends, do some dance, do this, do that. That's just all he's, so whatever you guys are doing on the tea or crashing are like, it's none of his business at the end of the day. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be joining the curtains here. Do not forget that tomorrow is BBN reunion. It's gonna start airing tomorrow on African Magic Showcase at 10, and oh gosh, I think African Magic Family also at 10:30. Yeah, we are all anticipating, but you guys know they gave us a sneak peek of what is a sneak peek of what happened at the reunion. So it's like we have already gotten the gist, like, just like the trailer of the movie or a snap part of whatever. Okay, so it seems like as though we've really, at least if we're watching, we know what we should expect. We know those that are really directly involved and all, but it's just that we've not gotten the full whatever. So tomorrow is going to start airing. I don't know if it's going to be on Showmax. I've been checking my Showmax to see if there is if because before, if it's going to start, we should have seen it on Showmax, and they'll put out something maybe after it must have aired on African Magic Showcase. Probably they might just push it out to Showmax. I don't really know, but then I'm going to let you guys know. But tomorrow it's going to be at 10/10:30. Trust me, I'm going to bring you guys that gist. Okay, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. If you're new here, thank you for joining. Don't forget to be subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being part of it. I will be signing out. You guys know I know some people are not going to be happy with this. It's like, okay, you're defending Ash today. No, not really, guys. Not really. No, no, not really, guys. Okay, I'm not biased at this point. I always want to say the truth. That's what I always want to do. I always want to be honest with my analysis. If I feel like you're at fault, I'm really going to tell you, okay, unapologetically. And if it's the other party, I'm actually going to say it too. I don't want to be like a situation where you're sitting on the fence, okay? No, that's not me, if you guys know that. Okay, guys, anytime you come across this video, do not forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.